When we spot Pediculus humanus capitis on a human scalp, we often mistake it for a failure of personal hygiene. In reality, the head louse is a highly specialized survivor that has spent thousands of years adapting to our biology. This microscopic image reveals exactly how they navigate. Notice the specialized hook-like claws at the end of their legs. These allow the louse to lock onto hair shafts and move with surprising speed, staying close to the scalp where it relies on human blood. Their true resilience lies in their reproductive strategy. Female lice secure eggs, called nits, tightly to the hair follicle using a durable biological cement, impervious to standard shampoos. Leave a single nit behind, and within days, a nymph emerges and the infestation cycle immediately restarts. Over millions of years, plants have faced similar parasitic threats, evolving complex chemical defenses to repel and disable insect invaders. Eradicating the head louse doesn't require synthetic chemicals. We can deploy these ancient botanical weapons to exploit the insect's specific biological vulnerabilities. The first phase of this counterattack is botanical disruption, utilizing concentrated plant extracts like tea tree, eucalyptus, and peppermint oils. These oils are packed with highly volatile compounds. For a microscopic insect, these vapors act as a severe sensory overload, quickly overwhelming their nervous system and leaving the adult bugs stunned and paralyzed. Ayurvedic traditions also rely on extracts from the neem tree, seen here. Its seeds and leaves produce a potent active compound called azadirachtin. Azadirachtin functions as an insect growth regulator. It directly disrupts the hormonal balance of the louse, effectively preventing young nymphs from molting and reaching reproductive maturity. These plant extracts are excellent at paralyzing the insect, but because they vaporize so quickly, they need to be paired with a heavier delivery system to finish the job. That brings us to the second phase, suffocation. This relies on dense carrier oils like coconut oil, olive oil, or even household mayonnaise. A head louse doesn't have lungs. Instead, it breathes through a row of tiny pores along the sides of its body, known as spiracles. When you apply a heavy carrier oil to the scalp, its high viscosity completely coats the insect, physically blocking those spiracles and inducing rapid asphyxiation. These oils pull double duty. They suffocate the live bugs, and they coat every hair shaft in a hyper-slick layer, setting the stage for the final phase of removal. Oils and botanical extracts share one critical limitation. Neither can reliably penetrate the hard chitin shell of an unhatched nit. To achieve total eradication, we have to rely on mechanical extraction. As seen here, professional technicians rely heavily on meticulous physical removal using a fine-toothed metal comb. To make this process easier, household additives like the acidity of vinegar or the coarse grit of baking soda are often applied to actively weaken and degrade the biological cement holding the nits in place. With the glue degraded and the hair coated in oil, the tightly spaced metal tines can forcefully drag the paralyzed bugs and the loosened nits right off the hair shaft. This physical extraction is mandatory. If the nit remains attached, it will eventually hatch, and the entire infestation will resume. A single combing session rarely catches every egg. Nits incubate on a strict timeline, hatching 7 to 10 days after being laid. By repeating this ritual over a 14-day period, you intercept the newly hatched nymphs, physically removing them before they reproduce. The process works through deliberate synergy, paralyzing the nervous system with essential oils, suffocating the spiracles with dense liquids, and mechanically breaking the nit's bond with a comb. By understanding the anatomy of the louse, families can bypass synthetic pesticides entirely, utilizing nature's own defenses to clear the infestation safely and permanently.